Hi, my name is Leila Squires, and I am a former participant in the Genesis program. I've been graduated for about a year and a half. The way that I got started in the Genesis program was that I was divorced several years ago, and one thing kind of led to another. Unfortunately, finances were a big issue. I just wasn't making enough to make ends meet all the time, basically robbing Peter to pay Paul. And I got into a situation that, unfortunately, my ex-husband left me with quite a few bills, and I had to make a decision of whether or not I was going to pay those bills and keep our gas and electric on, or was I going to pay the rent. And I didn't know what to do. The wolf was at the door, so I decided to pay the bills, and it really put me in a bind for my rent. And I guess the landlord just didn't understand that situation, so they decided to have me leave. So we were evicted very quickly. Again, I didn't realize that there were certain processes that needed to have gone through or whatever, but at any rate, we were evicted out of the home and were homeless for about 3 months. Very stressful time. But when I heard about the Genesis program and they came and talked with us, it was just like God had sent me a group of angels. I was so happy to have somebody that would come alongside us, and not just me, but my family, the 4 kids that I have, and they were more than willing to help us with things that we needed for our home, or to find the home, and then be there emotionally, and if anything needed to be fixed around our home, they were able to network and come up with somebody else to help. And that's kind of what the Genesis program is about, I think, is the networking, and how important it is that people realize that there's more out there than they could even know about. They just need to ask, and not be afraid to ask. Life today is so much better. When a person comes from the point of being so at the bottom, I think that when I was there, I felt like a bottom feeder. But working my way through the program and getting through everything that I needed to, and getting to a point where I had it more together. I'm not going to say that life has been totally easy since I've been done with the Genesis program, because life happens. But I do know that, again, that there are people out there that care about myself and my family, and if I need to turn to anybody, they would be there. We've had a lot go on in my family. I've moved into a home that I just really love, and my oldest son is going to college starting next year. In going through those rough times, my daughter moved with her dad, and she was with him for about 6 months, but she's come back home, and we have a much better relationship. And I have 2 other children, 2 boys, and they seem happy, and they're doing well in school, and everybody just seems to be more at peace. We just know that, that we're loved and we're helped. If you're considering being a mentor, I would say, first of all, take the leap of faith, because there's a lot of people out there that are in situations and they think that it's probably the end of the world, and you just might be their lifeline. It's very important for people to know that they can reach out, and that the human touch, the human heart, all of that comes together, and really it matters. It matters to not just one person. In my case, it was 5 of us. myself and my children. At the time, maybe the kids didn't realize, that the program was helping them. But when we talk about it today, they can name the people that were in our Genesis group, and they have very, very good memories. They were impacted, I was impacted, and I think that we'll carry that on for the rest of our lives.